Hi, so this is the working it out part of Module 2.3. We have our groups of like terms, so now we're going to just add them and follow the rules for adding and subtracting. Remember, we have a negative here and a positive here. Since the signs are different, what do we have to do? We have to subtract and take the sign of the larger number. So we have a negative 43a squared plus a positive 15a squared. So let's come over here and do our subtraction because the signs are different, so we have to subtract 15 from 43. And remember, to do that, you're going to borrow and make that 13, rename that as a 3, and do your subtraction. 13 take away 5 would be 8. 3 take away 1 would be 2. So our answer is going to be 28 for the coefficient. Since the rule says when you're adding like terms, you just take the variable and his exponent and bring it over into the answer, so that would be a squared. And then remember, to determine the sign, you take the sign of the bigger value. So 43 is bigger than 15, so our answer is negative 28a squared. Let's look at our next one. We have a negative 18 and a negative 25. So since they both have the same sign, all we have to do is add these two together. So we have 8 plus 5 makes 13. Carry our 1. We have 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 makes 4. Our variable carries over into our answer, and because they were both negative to begin with, our answer is also negative. Now when I look at the next one, 21CD plus a negative 13CD. Even though they both have a C and a D, they are like terms. It doesn't matter how many letters are back there, as long as they are both the same, or if they're all the same. If there's 10 letters back here, as long as all 10 are the same and they all have the same exponents, they're considered like terms, and you can put them together. So we have 21 and we have a negative 13. Since they have different signs, what do we have to do? Subtract. So come over here and do your subtraction. 21 take away 13. So we're going to borrow and make that 11 and make him a 1. So when I do subtraction, 11 take away 3 is 8. So I have an 8 left. My C and my D just come across to my answer because that's what it says to do. And then to determine if he's positive 8 or negative 8, who's bigger? Well, 21 is bigger, so this time it's a positive 8. Okay? And then our last one, we have a 10y to the third and a 6y to the third. They're both positive numbers, so all we have to do is combine them. So 10 plus 6 is 16. Y to the third comes across to your answer, and that's it. All right, that ends adding of like terms. Now we're going to do subtraction.